Hello, this is Connor Super Goofy, and welcome to another video. Basically, looking back and expressing my feelings on some of my older work. We're gonna start with what is definitely the album that I released when I was at my peak, my most successful album, Impossible Logic. This album, this album is this album was really a really huge like highlight in my discography. Album was released um via my school issued Google Drive to everyone in my district on December 6th, 2022. It would eventually come to BandLab early in 2023, SoundCloud and later on in 2023, and obviously now it's all on all like streaming services and stuff. I kind of wanted to so for this album, the direction at the time I had just come off of my biggest stinker of an album that I had released to that point. Probably still the biggest stinker that of an album that I had ever released. Cheese Egg Omelet, which was kind of a hybrid collection of songs that had beats as well as songs that were me doing the thing where I clap my hands and rap along to it. So Impossible Logic was my complete departure from the hand clapping, and I went straight into using beats with Chrome Music Lab. I went full Chrome Music Lab on this album, and yeah, made some of my smoothest, best work to this day. And yeah, I think I'm going to do a kind of a retro review of this album. So yeah, this album had a lot of hype behind it. The album cycle had a couple of my biggest hits. Um, and yeah, I think that this is yeah, it was definitely my most hyped album to that point. All right, let's get into the track list. Starting off, the so kicking off the other track list to open up the album, we have the extremo, like absolutely massive hit song, "Friends in My Math Class." This kind of old school rap beat with me rapping over it about all the people that were in my math class and about all the funny moments that happened in math class. The song, obviously, when it released, it almost immediately caught fire and zoomed up to the top of Connor's hot list. Is a huge hit, and it was well deserving of it. And yeah, that track basically cruises into the second track on the album, which is Go Crazy, which is almost more of an interlude cut on this song. Um, Not much to speak of on it, and then that transitions into the first of two major interlude tracks. The first of which being obviously Homeroom Celebration, which is basically an instrumental where I just sit back and let my homeroom the people in my homeroom talk while the beat is playing, and and it's a fun track to listen to, even though it doesn't have any lyrics technically behind it. Following this, you have the track Magic, which is about magic. Another shorter song on the album, which is yeah, it's just another song that doesn't have much to speak of, which transitions into the other track, Business Meeting, which features our school psychologist, Mr. Jones. And this track is a straight up vibe. This song The beat goes hard. Mr. Jones delivers one of the best guest verses I have ever had on one of my albums. And yeah, it's just an amazing song all the way through. And then which transitions into the second major huge hit on this album, which is S.H.P.O.T, a kind of heartfelt, kind of sad song about a cat which we had to leave behind when we left Ohio. Um, and then there's track number 7, which is the song Good Morning, which is another kind of interlude cut where I just play the beat and let the people in my homeroom talk. It goes on for 5 minutes, and just like the first interlude cut, homeroom celebration, and yeah, it's an enjoyable beat. I like it, and then which transitions into Extremely Goofy, which is a very short kind of dance like hyper kind of dance track um um about walking into a room with a chaotic environment, which is it was one of the singles from the album cycle, and yeah, it was a moderately sized hit. Following this, we have the kind of dramatic, slow paced rap song City, which is about um going into basically it has one of the weirdest subject matters of any of my songs. It's about going into a like a competition and then playing like you're there to win and then stealing the trophy or kind of just stealing it and then getting out quickly, which is I just kind of wrote the lyrics randomly, but that's how it ended up coming, and then that transitions into one of the saddest songs on the saddest song on the album, "The Places We Used to Go," about a friend, about a friendship where the friend has started to act a little bit more distant, and yeah, has stopped talking with me, um, and then obviously we have um and then it goes into this extremely like goofy kind of rap track, Impossible Test, which is which is it's got a really good beat and some goofy kind of cringy lyrics about a math test that has a bunch of advanced um math questions on it that like a regular high schooler would not be able to do. And then um, obviously the final track on the album, which was not on the which was not on the album originally. It was added later. The Christmas Spirit with Miss Ivy, the Christmas single that I dropped right before this album. Um, which serves as the closing track on the album. It's another really good one. It also appears on my Christmas album, the Holiday Special. Um, and overall, I think the tracks flow together pretty well. I would say it's not like the best track to track flow that I've had on any album. A lot of the tracks are really, really good. And yeah, I think this album definitely deserved all the hype that it got. Um, and yeah, I'm going to be looking back at I think I'm going to probably look back at Evil Face next. That's about it. See ya.